tournament. So instead I got kind of stuck, and we'll just end up doing a little bit of a bonus stream type thing here. So got a really stupid deck lined up, should be fun. Going to go ahead and play it now. And it is Weird Skycrag. Somebody posted a list similar to what I was looking for, so I altered it a little bit. Mainly I added a bunch of strangers, which increased the amount of red in the deck, and I upped the red count in it tremendously. So we're going to be running Flashfire, and we're going to be trying to cast Flashfire over and over again with Westwind Herald. Should be great. I'm really excited about this. I'm looking forward to getting it going. One thing we will do probably is cut an eye lens for a Caleb's. Maybe go to 2 Caleb's? That seems better. I could even go to 3 or 4 Caleb's. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's rock this thing. So here is our whole setup. And deck list will be... oh, I forgot to post the deck list. That's okay. Just pop it out. Hopefully, yeah? Alright, awesome. Dude Dwag. Molot and Nakova are in the deck, so ready to rock and roll. I have Caleb's Favor access, and I have double blue for Wisdom, so that seems like a reasonable opener. A little bit slow, don't get to deal with anything on turn 1 or turn 2. But if I'm first, which I probably should have checked, I think I'm second. So I get a chance to draw some power and actually get a more reasonable setup. Okay. That ain't bad. So now we can play the Primal and play the Caleb's, or play the Fire and play the Caleb's, and then play the Primal next turn for Wisdom.
Who says you can't play with fire?
And that'll be exciting. Alright. Molot and Nakova are in our hands, so we'll have plenty of possibilities for playing those. My opponent's only played blue so far, so he could be Hooru or he could be Skycrag. Second sight's not a clear indicator of which. I think it's typically more of a control card than it is an other card. This deck can run Backlash, so we're just going to Wisdom right now. And that way we don't run afoul of anything crazy. Okay, it's Skycrag, so we're both just going to be racing to 8 as fast as we can, I think. That seems pretty reasonable. Alright, this is similar to deck to what we're running. Probably just trade off and get torches for each of us. Seems good. I got more burn than you, so I'm mostly okay with that. Could be he throws a torch and I get a torch, and I throw a torch and he gets a torch. Okay. Oh, that's less fun. Let's put Westwind Herald down. That'll block the Ticking Grenadin if I want to block the Ticking Grenadin, which I might not. And then I will be able to obliterate. No blocks there. Do I want to obliterate face, or do I want to obliterate the Ticking Grenadin? I think face is the place. Because I can just block the Ticking Grenadin. Well, I don't know. 5 damage, I take 3, which gets me a little bit more vulnerable. I think I like it. What you got? Looks like you might have a Backlash. Obliterate there. And now we might see a Backlash. Nope, pretty straightforward. Okay, cool. So I've got 2 damage every turn from that. The torch is pretty scary. I've got my own obliterates for 6. Yeah, it looks like he's going for face as fast as possible. man. Is he gonna be able to face me before I can face him? We're likely to see like a flame blast or something here. Static bolt. Okay. Torch is 3, Flash Fire is 4, Flame Blast is 4, Obliterate is 6. If I'd drawn a power, that wouldn't have helped, but... yeah, I think we're just sort of stuck on the current plan. If I could obliterate my own unit, that would be nice, but that doesn't work. Probably just dead. Try throwing an obliterate. Did you get your own flame blast? I think you did.
Rebels are aiming high. Best not let them down.
That was not the card I was expecting. Oh, he messed up. I'll take it. Bloober. All right. So here's a bunch of red. That's not quite gonna work. It's nice though. Okay, here we go. Bit closer to what I'm looking for. Still not great. Need to find that third power. Third power kind of needs to be blue too, which isn't great. I'm a little worried about these wisdoms. We aren't running quite as many blue sigils as I'd normally like to cast wisdom on 3. Yeah, check out my awesome 3-color event deck, yeah!
Winds protect me.
Okay, draw me some power. Nice! Exactly the power I needed. And we could hold against Backlash, but I think I'd prefer to hold Wisdom. Okay. Man, it would really suck if he had Backlash and I cast Wisdom here. Okay, we're fine.
Protect me.
I definitely want to counter something of his at some point soon, just so that I can pop that Aegis and open it up for a little bit more damage. But we're doing okay. Life's looking pretty good. Probably just end my turn here. Gonna Backlash a Harsh Roll. I don't see why not. No. Got any more Islands favors? Not setting on a lot of damage here, but I'm setting on enough to be pretty confident in this Flash Fire. And we want to get the Flame Blast in the Void anyways for Westwind Herald. This is a Hooru deck, so if he can get to 12, he can stabilize with a bunch of life gain and extra stuff. I'm getting not enough power to draw. Yeah, we'll show the deck after game. It's just a fairly goofy version of a similar one. Go for the kill? I think I actually want to try and get him into a situation where he's spent all of his power and can't Backlash. Oh god. Okay. That's interesting. That could be scarier. What would you get? Throne Warden? Throne Warden plus, like, Throne Warden plus a Backlash doesn't actually stop me. That is a bit more annoying than I expected, though. Alright, fair enough. Shall we Rebel Illuminator 2, or do we want to, like, Flash Fire here? I think Flash Fire is good because there's no counter. Try that again. Alright. So here's the list. Haven't gotten a name for it yet. Seems good. And it's pretty, like, this wasn't a brew of my own, this was somebody else's Skycrag deck that I just sort of took and made a bunch of really ridiculous changes to it. So, I mean, I guess it's sort of mine, but... Okay. Just type there. Okay. So back to the event. Yep, Strangers are just there to be kind of aggressive 2-drops that give more fire influence for flash fire, which we can then repeat with Westwind Herald. Yeah, Skycrag Stranger is actually kind of necessary for this deck. We're just doing it to be cheeky for the most part. And to have more burn, because direct burn is actually pretty hard to answer if you're not capable of running Combre Stranger, Karmic Guardian, Combre Healer, not Combre Stranger. Lumen Defenders seem fairly uncommon in Xenan right now. There's not a lot of Life Force people going on. Like, there's just not a lot of life gain in the current structure, and there's a lot of slow control decks, so... I think we're feeling pretty happy about this possibility. This one. Skycrag Banner, Seed of Fury, Fire Citadel, Rebel Illuminator, Caleb's Favor. Alright. This looks pretty good. Never really looked at the art for Caleb's Favor. It's interesting. Not bad. The face is a little weird, but the fire effect is interesting. Seed of Fury, Kayla's Favor. Oh yeah, we did just publish the Shadow flavor text doc on Reddit, so if you're interested in random mock-up flavor text as made by yours truly, I've got that. Alright, let's go ahead and play Rebel Illuminator. Yeah, gotta play Rebel Illuminator here. As much as I would have loved to backlash that Wisdom, I think it's better to do it this way. I don't know, maybe I actually should have held on. I knew he had the Wisdom. Got Obliterate here, but I don't want to use it, so that's a bit rough. Stormcaller is a good card for this matchup, just because, Obliterate it. It triggers the Spark on Molot and Nakova, which is something you want to do. This way I don't have Backlash up for a spell, which I would like. But it looks like it went out just fine. Got no problem with sending Molot and Nakova out. Okay. Fair enough. Should I play another Molot? I think that works. Dearest Nakova, what to say to you? Your lightning strikes can strike the same place twice. Ah! Charge! Yeah, Spark is a summon effect that triggers if the opponent was damaged this turn. So, Viper Magus has got it. All right. You came into this world, you tore it all apart. All right, so we are looking at Seed of Fury, Fire Sigil, Caleb's Favor. This is okay. Don't need any more blue, so we just grab another red. That's my big secret, I only need 2 blue. This is sort of an awkward hand, but I also get to play fire every turn forever.
We forge what we need.
So that's kind of fun. What's up?
Who says you can't play with
I'm glad to be rid of that before I end up playing my staff stories. It'd be kind of lame if that happened after I played my staff. So what's the Praxis deck's goal here? Go wide? Or go deep on Fireburn? Because I can probably outdo him on Fireburn. Okay.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Keep pushing damage. As long as we stay aggressive, he's less likely to... Okay, interesting. I was certainly hoping that I would get a little bit more action out of it, but that's fine. Western Herald's not really looking at a good spell right now, which kind of sucks. We've got Scouting Party in the deck, so we can try to pull for that.
You cannot put out the light.
Oh, what? Oh, that's so lame. Alright, torch that, I guess? Maybe we should wait a turn. That's so lame. Alright. Uh-huh.
A world to build.
Alright, so the party started. What else can we get done? That's fine. It's a lot of damage, but it's fine. Swing with everything. Get blocked 4 times, but that'll leave Staff of Stories available. And that'll get us above most burn spells. If we can't just win this, can we win this? No, not quite. Very close, though.
Focus, child.
Time sigil looks good.
You cannot put out the light.
Okay. I think we got this sealed now. So Caleb's favor... Caleb's favor plus flash fire does it? Yeah.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Nice! Oh, we're doing good so far! A little sad when that Permafrost got neutralized, but we had the response. Molot and Nakova! We'll redraw there. That's not better. Maybe it's a little better. Skycrag plus Seed of Fury means that I get to play some cool things. But we gotta find some power. Alright, that's a little better. Mistveil Drake putting the Aegises on. That promises to be pretty scary. Could have Wisdom there, since I'm guaranteed not to be doing any Flame Blasts. Didn't get countered though, so I guess I feel fine about it. Alright, give me something I can obliterate. No love? Alright. That's fine, I'll probably just staff here. Westwind Herald. Should draw some removal. Storm. Get a lightning strike as well. Guess we scouting party first. And I'm actually going to get Wisdom of the Elders because I expect a harsh rule at this point. Why don't we just Flame Blast there? Not the card I was expecting. Permafrost. Permafrost? Torch. Torch. Flame Blast. Alright. Oh, this has been a goofy pile. Alright, let's go. Skycrag's gonna be so fun once it's got full support. I'm really looking forward to the Yeti champion. I'm looking forward to all of the, like, cool stuff. I think this game has longevity with the easy you can acquire cards. Yeah, sure. Like, it took me the entirety of a season, or like the entirety of... it took me a long time to collect set 1, for sure. And then there was the premium set, which is, you know, pretty fun setup. And then, of course, events being added gives you a lot of extra longevity. Like, if they're as fun as these, and they actually require you to do some cool deck building type stuff, that's a lot of, like, extra content that you can just work with. But in addition, like, once you have all the cards, you can keep playing. Like, it's totally worth doing. Like, a full collection does not make this game any less fun. This game has the level of interactivity and complexity of a game like Magic the Gathering, such that, like, it is almost infinitely playable. And yeah, I think that like set releases are also going to be a lot faster from now on. So ooh, yeah, we'll take this. That's pretty good. Like with faster set releases in particular, there's always going to be cards to collect, but it does need to be more expensive to be more playable. Okay, here we go. Stonescar Stranger. Nothing wrong with a little bit of fire. Are you gonna islands at any point? I think I probably want a Caleb's here.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Even though it's really nice to hit islands or Mistveil Drake's Aegis. You make me sad. Alright. Well. Let's push 3 a turn, but keep 1 available to, like, refill after a Harsh Roll, or a Lightning Storm, or whatever you want to do. This could end up hurting me in the long run. But if he wants to cast anything to throw out other than Rain of Frogs, I think we'll just counter him here. Okay, so like, quite a few of his cards are power. I think I'm gonna play the second frog. I want to throw my Obliterate soonish. This is a risky staff because the next card might be Sword of the Sky King or Channel the Tempest.
Winds protect me.
Looks like he didn't manage it though. Alright, Omens for a Sword of the Sky King. That's a tough card to deal with at the moment. We can get our own Nakova? Molot and Nakova would be very helpful here. Okay. Yep. You sure do get to hit me a bunch.
State your purpose. Now, fire!
Okay, so now I can Torch and Nakova and get a pretty decent setup out of that. but I'm taking so much damage at this point. I'm probably not going to live. We'll see. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Brobat. Let's redraw here. Definitely redraw here. Guess I could seek... Nah. I want more power. Looking good. Not being first is always a pain against these decks, but we'll see what we can do.
Winds protect me.
We take what paths we must.
Caleb's favor pops the Aegis, which is good.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Could end up getting Rain of Frogged at some point soonish. Sure is a lot of card draw. Alright. Illuminator?
The night with flame.
Flashfire does 7, Obliterate does 6. That's 13 in hand? 14 in hand. No, 13 in hand. This is another 5 plus 3, that's 8. So I've got lethal in my hand.
State your purpose. Who says you can't play with fire?
A little more fire. Do we want to just go straight for it? An Islands is a big deal. I could obliterate and get a free 4. I basically just really don't want him to get to 8. So 6 and 8 is 14 plus a torch is... Okay, it's not quite enough. Could throw a torch right now, though. Nah, there's no reason to do that. Permafrost here. Obliterate. Knock him for 2. I've got 12 plus 3 in hand. It's 15. Oh wait, this is 8 plus 6 plus 3. 8 plus 9 is 17. So maybe we can do this. Just maybe. He just hit 8, so if he's sort of the Sky Kings, that's a big deal. Okay, that prevents me from killing him this turn, so let's go Torch. Swing for 2. Flashfire. Should I Permafrost to prevent 8, or should I wait? I think I should wait. Although 8 plus a channel kills me? That's really bad. Yeah, I should have Permafrosted, I think. No, he went for the Thunderstrike, so now a Torch wins. Molot and Nakova are not playable right now. I've got triple primal for them. That's not good. Okay. Can you channel? Can you sword? Those two things are both very bad. Man, those were some sick Thunderstrikes. Pure luck out of that Inspire. Oh, come on, Molot and Nakova. Alright. Well, I have to accept that loss, yeah. Which cards are not 4-ofs in this deck? I don't know. I think the Strangers are not 4-ofs currently. And the Scouting Party is a 2-of. Redraw. Alright, so it's the question of how much blue do I want to accumulate. If I try to pick up some blue from Molot with the Seek Power, I'll be a little bit more likely to cast that at 8, but the more red I have, it's just the more damage straight away, and I think I'm kind of on that plan. It seems okay. If I get Molot Rain of Frogs, I'm probably okay with that. As sad as it would be. Good to have that Backlash.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Found a little fire. Nah. Tempting to throw the Flashfire now, but seems like a pretty obvious call to a Harsh Rule or a Lightning Storm.
This ends now.
We'll see how many you've got in hand, though. Valkyrie Enforcer answers one of them. Man, Molot and Nakova are so good with this setup. Just because I can do this. Draw power. Nice. That's beautiful. Alright, got myself an 8/8 Aegis unit. That's the big idea. That's the hope. Is Hooru just the best faction right now? No, it's the slowest faction. I think there's a lot of bias towards slow decks. Just because they spend a lot of time on the games that they win. Certainly, it's got a very good legendary. Like, I think we knew that coming in. Well, you know, most of us did. Alright, some of us did. Let's see here. 8 torch. Yeah. End my turn. Not calling out any names, Ilya. Okay, let's see here. Wisdom, what are we doing? Let's see. So we've got torch to flashfire. That seems like the best way to go about it. If I go for it, you had one shot. Gotta go for it. Alright. Whew. Alright, 6 out of 7. How many of the legendaries are awesome? Grinva seems really solid in Reanimate or Argenport. She's gonna fit in a lot of specific decks. She's doing very well, I think, in terms of her overall like setup. I'm not feeling like there's a lot of bad faction balance. People seem to be struggling to build a good Xenan deck. Like, I haven't seen Mask of the Tormentor once. Which is funny, because the Xenan deck is, well, I mean, admittedly it just has a lot of ramp and no place to go with it yet, but it's probably got a really good archetype in there still. This is probably good enough. Not a lot of red, but all 3 blue, and that means I can cast Wisdom of the Elders and Westwind Herald and all of that. Stone Scar fixes for the double red. I will obviously fix for the 3rd red before I get Flame Blasts. And playing down a 2-drop unit seems to be just, especially when it's a colorless unit, just seems to be something that people have problems with right now. They're just like, not quite so capable of dealing with it. Okay, so the Xenan decks are probably pretty capable of drawing health gain. And I haven't seen a Xenan deck, really, yet. So we'll end our turn here. Got a Wisdom, then I can either Westwind Herald or I can Obliterate. Oh, interesting. Well, I definitely want something to answer that.
We forge what we need.
Alright, if he attacks me with the Argenport Instigator, I can kill the Instigator, but I can't kill the Beast. Well, Beast Color's Amulet on the Instigator. Sorry, that was a little bit unclear. If he puts a Beast Color's Amulet on the Argenport Instigator, I can kill the Instigator, but I don't think I can kill the Beast. I'm pretty sure that when it dies, it will get the Infiltrate. Could be I'm waiting with a Torch, though. That's a rough call, right, Jerry? I probably... Do I kill the Infiltrator? I kind of want to just be able to Obliterate every turn. Yeah, that's fine. I'll trade blows with you. You got an Instigator down. You're taking a bunch of damage from all of my burn spells. Okay, did you get a blocker? Obliterates that deal 7. Good show, good show. Less effective obliterates, but fun. Staff, Westwind, or Obliterate. That's a tough call. I got a lot of good 5-drops, basically. Dark Return gets back a friendly Wisp. And you really want that card draw, don't you? The answer is to obliterate this one. So that deals 3 damage, 4 damage to him. And another 4 charging in puts him at just almost exactly lethal. If I had just obliterated face, would that have been lethal? 6 damage? He was at 9, right? So he would have taken 6. He would have had to block both? No. If he blocked both, then he'd only take 1 from this change. But he would have to... No, he'd take 6 and then he'd just take 2 and he'd have the Friendly Wisp alive. So he has to decide now if he wants to block with his Friendly Wisp that he's been trying to draw off of for so long. Ambitious. Okay, so I've got him at 1. What are you trying to play? What's your big 5 drop here? Copper Conduit, okay. Staff of Stories, if he attacks with both of his units, he can kill it. If he doesn't, then I can kill him. Now you gotta decide if it's worth it to swing with your only available blocker. Oh, that's rougher. Alright. Swinging with both. Yeah, it's good. It's a good setup. Works out well for him. Alright. Yeah, that's 7 wins. We just get a premium film bloodcaster? Oh, that's awesome.